Well,
She doesn't count, but we have enough to, right?
5, 6, 7.
I'll make that correction.
Yeah, we had enough after I got done calling, one way or another.
All right,
You
call
sent
the
me a
meeting,
note,
calling the
this
meeting
week.
to order.
Sorry.
Okay, so the agenda is attendance, we're all good with that. And then we're reviewing the secretary's report. What do we do, like a prayer before we start?
That was called to order
Yeah, I did. I called it to order.
At 6:30.
at 6:30.
Called it to order. Oh, you're the secretary.
You want the
Can you-
secretary's report?
Do you want to say a little prayer?
How about, would you like to?
No, you can.
Okay, I'll say a prayer. Okay, dear Lord, we
Would you
thank
mind?
you.
What?
Ken's talking, you forgot. We're doing a prayer now?
No, that's not the one you told me. You told me this one up here.
Hello,
Yeah.
This was for somebody else.
Something else?
In memory of that.
Oh,
It's
okay.
us.
Maybe somebody else.
Yeah, somebody else gave one.
Okay.
We're
Okay.
entertaining.
Are we
the
doing
board.
it?
We're on here.
We're gonna
Wednesday
start with-
night
we're gonna start with the-
entertainment.
I'm gonna start with the prayer now. Okay, Ken? Oh, dear Lord, we thank you for bringing us together this evening, and we thank you for our senior center and the people who have come together to help the seniors in this town, Lord. So please help direct our meetings so that we can make good decisions, and we ask in Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
All named out.
Okay, so now I believe we have the secretary's report.
Yes, we do. So this was our meeting from October 18th, 2023. Present were Director Claudia Provenzel, Vice Chair Nancy Afonso, Secretary Mel Shaughnessy, Treasurer Ken Horvath, Board members Bill Lipka, John Nason, and Lorraine Michaels. Not present were Flo Purvier and Sue Brady. Meeting opened with a prayer by Nancy. Secretary's report was presented by Mel for meeting 9/20/23. Motion to accept John, second Ken, and the motion passed unanimously. Treasurer's report was presented by Ken Horvath. Now, I was thinking when I typed this up, do you want me to read all the amounts?
I don't think so. I
'Cause
mean,
we all have-
we already approved it, and
Right.
you're gonna get a new one.
Mhm.
So, I mean, I just don't think,
I don't think so either. I'll
Unless you
put it
want
in
to
every
for-
time.
Unless people wanna look at it, see if there's any large mistake, but, I mean, I don't know, you would be the one to find mistakes.
I would if I had last month's.
Okay, so, yeah,
Info.
we're all good.
It looks
I
fine.
took it off that, between what
Yeah,
you
yeah,
say,
yeah,
and then
yeah.
I
I know, yeah,
refer to
that's
that,
okay.
so,
I mean, you
Okay.
can if you want, but.
It looks fabulous.
okay. So it's up to the board.
you.
Do you want me to read it aloud or no?
No, it's fine, we can look it over and then we
Okay.
can vote at the end.
Right.
The treasurer's report was accepted, by Mel and seconded by Nancy, and the motion passed unanimously. Outreach. It has recently come to our attention that we need to update the emergency contact information for all our seniors. Our plan is to begin with our regular groups, i.e. coffee, bowling, bingo, cards, singing, sewing, crafts, painting, golden age, etc. This will need to be an effort involving all volunteers. And then I've also been assisting seniors with some of their mock meal requests. So, Nancy, again, I have to compliment you on your idea of the index cards for handing them out to the people.
That was
and-
Albert's idea.
Oh, well, next time I see Albert, I have to
Take
tell him.
credit for it.
It was a really good idea, because otherwise what I had started doing is just having the person come over, sit at the desk next to me, and we went in. But this is much better because, like on Mondays, when they're playing bingo, I had a lot of time to do that, and I made a lot of corrections. You would not believe how many incorrect. I mean, people got
Emergency
cell
numbers.
phones maybe, and they use those whatever it was, people changed their numbers, but there's a lot of differences, so it's an important thing that we're doing.
Good.
Yeah, but that was a great idea with those cards. Business, the deck update. Claudia reported the cost for the deck may be able to be reduced by modifying the railing. Claudia stated we may be able to acquire some funding from Ann Goby's office. At this time, we need $18,000. Trips. Claudia is working on a trip, Merry Country Christmas, country music, including a Christmas show, dinner, and bus. Motion to adjourn, John, second Sue. The meeting adjourned at 7:15 p.m. And the next meeting is today, 11/15/23 at 6:30.
Any discussion?
So I think this is really interesting because you say not present, Claude Perrier and Sue Brady. And I seconded the motion to adjourn.
Oh, thank you. But you were away, right?
I know.
You work in mysterious ways.
I
Oh, well.
know, my presence was felt.
Okay.
We summoned you here.
Which motion was that?
To
To adjourn, what, she wanted to leave.
Motion to adjourn. Well, you did that telepathically, Sue. So who did that then?
Oh, I don't know, just throw me in
Doesn't
there.
matter.
Throw me in there, I'm good.
It doesn't matter.
And we all want to adjourn, I'm
Yeah.
sure.
We all agreed.
Second, everyone.
Yeah.
Okay, any other important discussion? I'll say important discussion. Okay, so any motion to, accept the secretary's report?
I motion to accept it.
Okay, Sue, second?
I'll second it.
Where do you go, John or Ken, I mean, one of those men you can put in there. Just try not to put Bill.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did put Bill.
And now we're on to our treasurer's report.
Okay, this is, as of today. In supplies, we have $1,216.77. In the services account, we have $1,007.68. In the gift account, I do wanna call your attention to one thing before I give you a number. The last entry says Barry Savings Charitable Foundation, $3,000. That was a check. I added it here because I had no other place to put it. However, I have been informed that, because it came from a charitable foundation, it is not gonna be credited per se to our gift account. This town's gonna set up a new account in their books for this $3,000, but they haven't set it up yet. So I didn't wanna lose track of it, so I just added it to, for our purposes, for tonight's meeting, I added it to this account.
Is there, did they give you a specific reason why they wanted?
They have to have their own account, like the GFA has their own account
Yeah.
number, because it was a grant.
Okay.
This is a grant. This is a grant from the Barry Savings, so it has to have its own account.
So they can't throw it in the GFA?
No, they can't throw it in with that, they gotta be, they kept separate.
Right, and they haven't given us a
They
account
haven't
number
got- They
yet,
should've, but
they haven't.
Kelly's
But I
been
didn't wanna
busy
lose- right,
and
I didn't wanna
Nan-
lose track.
Mary was on vacation, and I asked him 2 or 3 times for an account number, but I will check with them again tomorrow, see if they have.
So our total, at least for now, is $51,407.97.
Can I ask a question while we're on this one?
Yeah.
So has someone sent them a thank you?
Yes.
Okay.
No, there is no address for this. There is no address for the Barry Savings Charitable Foundation. So I emailed them.
Well,
But
is this the one where they came and presented the check?
Yes,
they
But
did.
I would assume that we would have thanked them,
Well, we
then.
did personally, but,
well,
But
what's
we-
better than a letter?
but I had to, I did thank him again with an email, so
Okay.
I,
All right.
because
I
there's
sent
no
one-
address.
I sent one to Jane. Is there anybody else here that's come in since our last meeting that's given us money that we should send
I
a thank
think
you
we
No,
note
should
to?
look on the thing and see.
That's the only thing that
Patty
came
Lam-
in.
Patty Lamoureux was
She took
working.
care of them.
I think we're caught
Okay.
up.
We're all
But
good.
you
That's
know,
the
I
last
think
thing that
we-
came in
I
the
don't
last 2
think-
weeks.
I don't think we've sent Brad Sanborn, cause I don't have an address, because he made the spaghetti dinner, we've gotta send him a thank you note.
Okay. Who does that from this group? Mel?
We can send anybody.
Patty Lamoureux was doing all.
She did
of
all
them.
these here, but Brad, we didn't have an address on it, so there's an address for you.
Who's,
I mean, I'll
who's
send
Brad
it,
Sanborn?
I'll send her. Yeah,
We were
Brad.
using the gift tree ones, it was kinda nice, right? Or some of
Yeah,
the
we,
gift tree.
we did that last time we did the good tree one.
So
Oh,
Brad,
the
So
Golden
this
Ages,
one,
the Golden Ages needs a thank you note too.
the one that has me listed, that was really my granddaughters that gave that.
We didn't have any address.
Oh, okay.
Did you get a card? Did you get a thank you card?
Not yet, but
You
I
didn't?
had sent one to them at their address
Okay.
with the giving tree on it.
You didn't get a thank you card yet, Mel?
No, that's okay.
Well, you know, we
It
try
may
to
be in
keep
the
track,
box.
we
We
try to
do.
keep track of it.
Maybe in
No,
the
you would've
box.
gotten it by now, cause she sent them out last week.
She was working on them last week, yeah.
Yeah, so
You know
would've
what?
got-
Patty sent it, I think, to my granddaughters.
So she probably knew.
Did
Yeah,
she
so-
have an address? you
I
agree
did,
about it?
I talked to her,
Oh, you did.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
so
long as
that's
you
all
got it.
set,
Alright, so as long as they got one.
yeah,
So,
they did.
do you wanna talk to Pat about those, or want me to? About Sanborn and, Golden Acres?
Yes.
What, is that you or me? Who's talking to her, you or me?
I can talk to her tomorrow.
Okay, so that she's gonna do Sanborn and, Golden Acres, and check
Yes.
on the grandkids of Mills.
No,
Okay.
I'm pretty sure she did it, cause I was here, what was going on that day? I was here for something,
You were here for something that she was doing?
last Tuesday, I was here for something.
Okay, are we good with
So
that?
was-
Moving on.
Ken can move on.
Can I move on?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Excuse me
Did
just
we
a sec.
accept his report?
No, it's not
I'm
done.
not done.
Oh, okay.
I'm not done.
Thank you.
We're done on gifts, okay.
The,
Make a motion
form.
we accept the treasurer's report.
Not yet.
We can accept it, we can accept it. The, formula grant, we have $655.86. The GFA grant, we have $267.90. And in the senior building account, we have $2,651.84.
Do these match with, Kelly, did I get you the
Well, it did
balance in there?
through before last week, it all matched.
Cause I
Before-
gotta get you the budget thing
Well,
tomorrow, right?
You'd have to get me October 31st.
Okay,
I did it up through September 30th, because that was the last we had.
this says July 1st, 2023.
They all say that, I think.
That's the beginning of this, that's the beginning
Oh,
of the
that's the
fiscal
beginning of,
year.
oh, okay,
That's the
all right,
beginning
all
of the
right.
There's a
fiscal
date,
year.
there's a
Yeah,
date
the
on the bottom
date's
of
at
the
the
page.
bottom.
There's a date on the
here.
bottom.
Oh, okay.
That's the date.
So that was your
That's
husband.
wonderful.
And
Thank you.
Bill left a message that he was unable to make the meeting.
Oh, thank
Okay.
you.
Okay, so any other
Do we have a message on
discussion
Michael?
about the treasurer's report?
I,
Discussion about the treasurer's report?
This, right? I'm
What?
sorry.
Okay, motion to accept?
I accept it.
I'll second it.
Okay,
Okay, moving on. We gotta get to the paper, give us
next.
okay, discussion on business outreach programs, all of those things. Mel?
Okay. I don't know what to do about business, but I talked about the outreach a little bit.
Yeah, you did.
So we're really working hard on that and doing a good job, and the people are more than happy to do it. The thing is, when you give them their card, I have a few that I had to put to the side because they went ahead and a little lower on the card is the people, their emergency people and numbers. They didn't put their name at the top. So I don't wanna guess that it's the same last name, I don't wanna do that, I wanna, so I set them aside. They might have been from Pitch, they were in a kind of a stack that looked,
Were we running out of cards?
no, there's still a lot that you had written on, yeah, there's still a lot.
That's why my hand hurts. Yeah, pitch people, there were so many, we just put 4 in the middle of the tables and told them to
Yeah.
fill it out.
So they took the time to write their contact people down and their
But not their
numbers,
name.
they
But
didn't
not
at the
their full
top
name.
put their name. Yeah.
So do we need to, where is that pile, do we need to fix it tomorrow night?
It's right near the volunteer desk, I had the ones I did, I'm saving them. The ones I even finished and put in the computer, I'm saving, and then the ones still
Pitch
to
ones?
do,
Where are the pitch ones?
They're all together.
they're all
They're all
together,
together.
They have to be done.
pretty
They have to
much
be done.
alphabetical. And I have an elastic around them that says done.
So what about the ones that are missing names?
I did a lot of them too.
You fixed the names?
Some of them I fixed the names.
So are there any?
Because what
Yeah,
I did
there's
was I
still
went in
some.
there, what you
Yeah.
can do is.
I
go-
think I wrote a note with an elastic, something like need to contact, or, you know.
How can we do that tomorrow night? That might be on your shoulders. You might
Okay.
recognize the people. Okay, all right, anything else, Mel, from outreach?
Not really.
Okay.
Not really. I did visit one of our seniors who doesn't come anymore. He lives not that far from me, and I did visit with him one day. And I make a couple calls when I'm here on Monday,
Very good
kind of
about that.
rotate around people. Yeah. And we did take one of the seniors to the, breakfast at the Run Gun Club.
Nice,
Yeah,
very nice.
yeah, so that was fun.
Right, Claudia, I think it's you and and there anyone else have any programs that they're dealing with they wanna talk about before Claudia takes the reins?
No programs for me.
Okay, Claudia.
Okay, the volunteer appreciation, Nate would like it if all volunteers would come, they give you a little goodie, and you have something, and then people say thank you for your time. And that's gonna be on November 20th at 5:30. So there's a sign-up sheet in there, if anybody wants to sign, they like, I think you're signed up.
Yes, it's not in my writing, but yes, I'm signed up.
Yes,
What
I-
day of the week is that, please?
It's, the 20th, Monday, at
Yeah.
5:30.
Five.
So that's the volunteer appreciation, day, so if you can make it, okay.
I'm
They
working.
didn't ask us to bake anything or anything, they didn't ask us to do anything.
No, her email said, let us know so that we can have enough
Have enough.
snacks, so they're providing the snacks.
Right, so that's why they wanted the sign-up sheet there.
Okay, good.
Yes.
And that's here, here, here.
Slade building,
What building?
I mean,
Here.
the
Slade,
senior center.
senior center.
This is the Slade building.
This is the whole thing.
This is the Slade building, senior center town offices.
Because we're the kitchen, things usually end up with food there.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little more room, I guess. So we have this little guy who came in to the senior center and he had these snowmen. And he's making little, like snowman ornaments. He wants to come in and give a class. He's gonna be at the fair, he's gonna sell them at the fair. But to come in and paint, when he does the little hats, he gives you the little hats, he cuts fingers off the gloves and they fit on for the hat. Yeah, so he does that and he has the scarves and he's all the material, costs $2 and you get 2 ornaments. So you each get an ornament, you can come, it's gonna be on December 5th. I know it's your thing, but it's in the morning.
I was gonna say that's
Concert, this
Yeah.
is in the morning from 9 to 11.
Is that what day of
And your concert's at 1, right?
2 o'clock I have written down.
Yeah, except for that, what time is
What
it
time's your
doing this?
concert?
Yeah, but I have to
2
set up a
11.
room.
I have it at 2 p.m.
The concert's
Is
at
that
2
correct?
p.m.?
We're all coming, like, we come around 1 because we rehearse at 1:30.
This is 9 to 11.
Okay.
Would
Set
that
up
give
the
you
room
enough
at
time?
11.
Yeah, that'd give you enough time.
Yeah.
And you can only have
Well,
15 people.
The knitters are there until noon,
Right?
so.
Move them right out.
Yeah.
I'll
It'd be nice
I'll
in
be
the
saying,
knitting
can you
ladies.
like move in here? This one?
Yeah.
We'll see.
If we can, as long as we have nothing. But anyway, here's a flyer on this, I think I passed a bunch out. Anybody wants to come, there's a sign-up sheet over there, 15 people. So that would be fun, I think that would be a fun thing. And, of course, everybody knows about, I don't think Ken, you know, I don't think you know about the.
You gave me one.
Did I?
You just-
Christmas.
today.
Alright, Christmas at the senior center.
You gave me
Good
one
thing you
today.
remembered.
Your sister, your wife would like to come on now.
I didn't take it from me, I gave it to my wife. I
Yeah.
gave her both of those. The
Oh, good.
ornaments and that.
Oh, good, okay.
I will let her
What is
decide
that?
So what is
herself.
that, do you wanna fly it? This is,
Oh, you too, because if that's
Christmas morning at the senior center.
Oh,
December 15th, you wear your little jammies, Christmas jammies. Everybody comes in Christmas jammies. We're gonna have a breakfast menu, which is gonna be quiche, breakfast casseroles, toast, muffins, orange and coffee. And anybody's welcome to bring their favorite Christmas dish if they want, breakfast dish. And the lady's gonna bring a lady's gift, the men's are gonna bring a men's gift, $20 limit, and then we have surprise entertainment by Dennis Cormier. He's gonna do Christmas songs of the yesteryears. So that's that, and the reason for that is I figured there's gonna be people that are gonna be alone for Christmas morning. Why not have our little celebration here for the people that are gonna be alone? But we can have a little something here for them to make the holidays a little
And
better,
we're supposed to bring our favorite Christmas dish.
if you want to.
Mine's
Like Grinch.
mine's a mimosa.
sounds good.
Good, bring it on.
We're on TV, people.
We make mimosas for Christmas.
Of course, it won't have any alcohol in it, right?
No alcohol, and those fake ones. And so, okay, so.
Yeah.
Now you have to wear your favorite pajamas.
Christmas
I don't wear
jammies.
Oh, jeez.
Well, no, no, you
Well,
have to wear pajamas.
You walked right into that one.
She did. It was a setup from the,
No, you gotta wait
from
until
the
that.
get-go.
No,
Oh my
no, you
God.
gotta wait.
And the trip, the Christmas trip, I gotta deal with Best of Times again and find out exactly where we are. We have 23 people signed up. We have to have at least 25. They said I have an exclusive bus, I have to get 40, but I don't know. I gotta call them back again, cause I'm unclear on this whole thing. But anyway, the Christmas trip we're gonna do, it's gonna be fun, but we'll see. But people say that's a little bit, maybe it's too much money, maybe we should back off on trips. Maybe not do so many trips anymore. I don't know what to do, what's the best thing to do, but right now we'll do that one, and we'll hold off for a while.
That's what I thought your wife might like to go on, the Christmas trip. That's what I was talking about.
Yeah, and
Oh,
that
she
should
would
be a
like to
very
go.
nice
She
trip.
would definitely like to go.
She gave the time
Ugh.
You know.
Don't, let's not go there.
off. Okay.
Alright,
So,
so,
yeah. What were the times again, I'm sorry, on the breakfast?
breakfast 9
to what?
9 to
Question mark.
whatever, because we're gonna have Dennis entertainment, he's gonna start singing and having fun. We're gonna do a sing-along
This is a
Christmas.
Wednesday.
Yes.
The food will be all gone by 9:15, so show up at 9.
Yeah.
So
And
that's
then
a
we'll
good
do our
choice.
presents, and then Dennis will do a little thing for us, and,
That's a
It'll be
really nice
holiday.
idea. That's a
Yeah.
good idea, cause there are some people, and you can tell they're thinking about it already, that
Yeah.
it's gonna be different for them this year.
Could-
and stuff.
I just had a thought about.
Yep.
You comment, maybe trips are too expensive for people. Is there any way we could set up? I know we have the, our savings account, the deck, but we could set up kinda like a
For the other one?
scholarship account. Meaning that if somebody wanted to go and the tickets were $85 and they really can't afford the $85, we could give them the board could decide to give them a scholarship for the trip.
That would open the door to create some hard feelings.
Would it?
so-
Why?
Because other people might think they should have been picked.
It's hard to make judgments.
It's hard to
Well-
pick and choose between.
I understand.
Group members.
Well, I'm just saying that it could, I don't know if the board members could approach the person, if they know anything, and say, we could do this for you, but, I hate to say,
Has to be on the
not, the board knows and the person knows, and nobody else has to know that they got a scholarship. You know what I mean?
That's hard.
I know it is,
You don't
but
get-
I feel
don't get
bad
it.
that there certainly are people who might not be able to afford
But the-
$85.
But the board would have to discuss it, and it's on TV, so it wouldn't be private, right?
Well,
You
because
can
I
go
could,
into
go in
executive
I have a,
session.
I have a,
Oh, okay.
I have a question. Do we have a town channel?
Yes.
We're on it
Oh,
right
yeah,
now.
We
we're,
do?
Oh, yeah.
we're on it.
You're on it right now.
93 or 90 something.
Oh, what do I know?
And it runs
I have direct TV, so I don't think I wouldn't get it.
Well, it's on
I
YouTube.
don't have cable.
It's on
You can
YouTube.
always get them on YouTube too.
Oh, it's really on YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know anybody that has TV anymore, but YouTube.
yeah.
I go home right after this and watch it all over.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Well, you're a glutton for punishment.
Two? Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
Okay.
The other one, along those lines, I do know, I think in the past, we've had, people who have had to cancel at the last minute.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Claudia takes care of this, and sometimes people who have to cancel just say, if you know someone who can go in my stead.
I do that now. I never did that before until recently, because I got stuck paying for people's tickets.
No, the person still pays.
But
So
now,
let's say if I pay
now
and I can't go,
I
I
don't
say
do
get
that.
someone
I
that's
say
not
you
taking care of
signed
it. I'll
up,
take it.
you pay me.
Right.
If you can't go, you give your ticket to someone else or sell it to someone else or whatever, because
That's what I
that's
did. I
too,
just
that's what you
contacted,
did,
yeah.
yes.
Right.
And that's,
I mean, I forfeited the
Too
ticket,
big.
but
Right.
it's too big of a responsibility to do that, you know?
Right.
So
But,
that's recently I've done that in the last
can I
week.
just say that could we, like, say it happened to me, say that I got sick and couldn't go on the Christmas trip, right? Couldn't I call you and say, okay, so who might like to have my ticket? And you could tell me who might like, and I could take care of it.
And you would take care
I
of it,
would.
because otherwise I would be accused of showing
So
partiality.
that's
and I
kind
don't
of-
Yeah, it was just a
How we know each other.
flash,
Yeah.
you know?
I wonder, Ken, along those lines, if maybe grant writing if we could do some kind of a cultural grant that would
There is a
reduce
cultural grant,
prices
and there is.
to everyone. You know, 'cause a lot of people, they say, geez, $119, that's a lot per trip. Could we get
There is a
something?
cultural grant up here, but I think it's for entertainment, I
Yep.
think.
Isn't
I
that
would have to
entertainment?
check, Bill Shays is on that committee.
Hello.
So he could,
Hi, welcome.
Council on Aging.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you having a meeting tonight?
Yeah, we'll move over there, if
Oh,
that's
What,
okay with
for,
you.
what company? What, I mean, what?
It's kind of, it's an offshoot of the Open Space Committee,
Oh, okay.
Space. Oh, we'll be done.
but it's not an official meeting anyway.
Oh, it's not an official meeting?
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
So the cultural grant, I've done those before
Yes.
and written them like Dennis has written them and other people probably, who have performed here, and very hard to do them for what we're talking about, because you
Okay.
have to have the prices, you have to have, you know, like, I just helped Flo with the Halloween one
Yeah.
for her Halloween thing, and the magician, so she had the price of the magician, you know,
Yeah.
that, and she has that price in that person's name, and that goes to that person. You have to write all that stuff down ahead of time,
Mm-hmm.
you know, so it's like, you can't really have it open-ended.
So if you did something like, okay, we wanna go see Wicked in Boston, that's a cultural thing, and you know that that trip isn't gonna be happening till like April. I'm just throwing out, could we maybe do a grant and say, well, the tickets are $125 a piece, and see what you get the money, and then divvy it up, or no?
You have to tell how it, on those, you have to tell how it benefits the people of the community, how many people in the community it will benefit, and then they make a decision based on that.
And how do you choose how many people will go to that? How do you choose, and that money could be a
It was
lot
a
more money than what the
thought.
culture.
Yeah.
Not a good
Just like
one.
mine, it was
not a good
just a
thought.
Just a
thought.
thought, I mean, I
It
was
was a
just
thought,
wondering,
yeah.
how would you
Yeah.
cut the cutoff, you know, what if you
Yeah.
had a whole bunch, it's free now. Now everybody's
Now
gonna
you're
wanna
gonna
go.
get a lot of.
Everybody wants to go if it's free, of course.
It's hard to
And
say,
how does people pay, do they pay for that? Will
Right.
they give you $1,000 to go to
or
the,
will you give them half of the
show
price?
or half,
You
and
know,
then
you
you pay
could,
half, or-
yeah, Allison used to do them for, remember when she had the alpacas on my street?
yeah, yeah,
She used to do them and come down and do, I never went to them, but she did the dryer balls, right?
Yeah.
And she did other
Yeah, she
things
would
with,
come down,
with her
yeah.
goods.
Yeah.
And she did cultural grants, but she knew she was going to have maybe, you know, 10 people in the class, whatever. And she showed how much money it would cost to, you know, whatever, so she got reimbursed for her
Okay.
stuff, you know, that she used, the materials and stuff that she used to
Mhm.
make these things, but it was free for all the people who came, and that's how she used her stuff to benefit the seniors and community.
and that's
You know
what,
I mean?
yeah, that's what Dennis does, he's gonna put
Okay.
on the show, and the cultural
Exactly.
committee's paying for this show.
Yeah.
On the 15th, so he gets his money, he applied for the cultural grant, they approved it, and,
Oh, nice.
yeah.
It's a little bit easier for that, we can always do it for the seniors,
And you
but-
can do it for programs, you can do
Right.
it if you wanna have a special hey, maybe we wanna do yoga. Maybe we could get the
Or
cultural
the
committee,
tops, we talked about,
Tops
the
we talked
tops,
about,
or weight,
yep,
weight
yep.
loss,
for weight loss.
What is it?
Tops.
What
even
is
in
it?
Gardner Senior Center, I noticed a big sign up.
I meant to call him today and I didn't, I would call
Is
him.
it like Weight Watchers?
I don't know. Anyway, okay, anything else, Claudia, I just haven't talked about the deck yet.
The deck, ugh. So I found out, you know, the deck railing is very much money, I think I told everybody about that. I have called Damon McQuaid, our architect, to redesign that,
The railing.
and I can't seem to get him to get going. So I called a friend of mine that knows him, and so hopefully last week he said he was gonna get in touch with him and see what he can do. We'll probably have to go out for bids. If we can get this thing started in the spring, I'd like to get it all taken care of and ready before I leave. That way I know it's all set. But I'm just working on it, I don't know what else to do.
Try to go with the Lions.
No.
No. Okay.
Anything with
Of course, I
Monty
think the Lions, nothing from Monty Tech, in fact, I haven't even got my designs back yet. So, yeah, I have to email him and see if I can get my designs back. So nothing from him yet,
I mean, all he has to do is modify the plans a little
all
bit.
he
It's
has
not
to do
like
is
he's stuck.
modify the plans, then we have to send it out for bid again.
Yeah.
you know, but the railing is what is the most expensive, and if we could knock that railing off, we have the money.
So
And
are
the
we how
Lions
much
Club
short?
felt that it was, I think they felt it was, too much money.
Yeah.
But
Well, we have 3,000.
But they were very nice, the meeting was fine, and it was very nice.
Good.
Very, very cordial.
Are we 15 short now, since we have the
18.
grant? What about the grant for the Berry Savings?
Oh, I don't know, I gotta redo my figures.
Oh,
So we're 18,000 short at this time.
Well, I think minus the 3, right?
Minus
Because
the
the
3
18 was
is
before the 3,
15.
yeah, I believe so.
So it's 15
I think it's 15. But that was because I thought that the ARPA money was 60,000, and it wasn't, it was 50.
Yeah, but it's still what it is, it's still,
okay.
So that's what it was, we messed up on that one. But I don't have anything else.
Okay, what about the Christmas fair?
Oh, geez, yeah,
I think that's
okay,
on the
let's
list.
talk about the Christmas fair. So the Christmas fair is coming up on the 2nd. So I will, next week after then, we're gonna start, anybody who wants to jump in and help, great. We're gonna take down all those fall decorations, put them in boxes, label them, and take the curtains down and move some stuff around, and we have to clean it. It has to be cleaned because you gotta have it look crisp. You know, the windows, the counters, all that stuff has to be clean. So I wanna do that next week. So we only got Tuesday and Wednesday to do that. Get that done, and then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I will be here decorating. I've gotta go down to the thing and see what we got for Christmas decorations. I got an attic and see what I got. So,
I can probably help you with some of that.
oh, good, and I would like someone to do the outside. I don't have time to do the outside, but I'd like someone to make the outside look really nice. You know, put some lights up, we get an old Christmas tree we can put up there, maybe put the lights on it, or whatever, use your imagination, make it look really nice. Somebody.
I don't have imagination.
Me either.
Well, you can
Lorraine does, the two Lorraines work together, Lorraine
Ah.
Williams.
You can hang up the lights outside, you know how to do that right, and make it not look sloppy.
I put a candle in my window. Call it a
All right,
day.
well, I'll
So-
take whatever anybody wants to
Yeah.
offer, if they
Claudia,
can make it great, no.
Tuesday we are having singing rehearsal. You mentioned Tuesday cleaning. We are having a singing,
Well, on Tuesday morning, I don't have anything, I can take all that stuff down, fold up all
Okay,
all
I just wanted you to know.
And you know the other thing is,
It's not, it says no on the thing, I have to change it to yes.
What's
Oh.
the date on Tuesday? That's the 21st, I
yeah,
think.
and you know what I need is tablecloths, Nance, where are we gonna get them?
Don't
Where are we
have
getting
any
the Christmas
Christmas ones
tablecloths? We
I
don't
thought we
have
had
any.
red ones. I thought I saw them up there.
There's so many tablecloths in that cupboard.
Yeah, but there's not red, it's not Christmas.
There's
We
no
don't
red or
have-
Do we do
Christmas?
Christmas or holiday?
No, oh.
Just asking.
It's a Christmas.
It's
fair.
Christmas,
Could
we
be-
used
could
gray
be
last
green,
year,
too.
remember, we
Yeah,
used
that's
gray?
Yeah, we tried to get, with snowflakes and
Silver.
stuff on them, but we want it to look good for a couple months.
Yeah.
Yeah, we wanna
Yeah.
leave them up for after the holidays and
I
stuff.
Okay.
thought we bought red ones. No?
We
8
can look
o'clock
before we
Tuesday?
leave tonight.
I brought, I
8
bought
o'clock
red
Tuesday?
ones for the barbecue,
morning?
but they
Yeah.
were
I'll
just
try to be here at 8 o'clock.
dollar store ones.
Start taking my stuff down and wiping down the
So I'll
counters.
show up at 8:30.
Puts, yeah, 8:30. And I wanna put that thing out in the shed so we can put the tree. Anybody have an extra Christmas tree hanging
I've got
around?
small ones.
I need like a 5 foot, 6
No,
foot,
I've got
7
real
foot.
small ones, they're
maybe a 7 foot one.
about 2 or 3 feet tall, but
Should've caught us last year, cause we got rid of one.
Oh.
We
Oh,
could,
so
we could
many
look at
of
marketplace,
them.
something, you know, the
Yard
free,
sales.
the free marketplace,
What?
you know, the
Oh,
marketplace, marketplace free bargain.
I don't know where that is. Where is that?
That's on that's on,
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, the
how-
marketplace, yeah. You
Well,
know,
if somebody wants to look
Okay.
in that for
You
me.
guys,
I think you're in the room next door.
Over there?
yep.
Good to see you.
yeah, cause
Yeah.
people downsizing, a lot of times
Yeah,
people moving.
so
into
maybe,
condos.
can you go
Ask
on and
for-
see
I'll
if
go
they
on
get
and
a
look,
tree?
tree.
Yeah,
No,
probably,
I
at
still
least,
got
I
a
think at
son
least
there at
6
the
feet
house.
tall,
But I don't know.
at least 6 feet tall. Then
Do we have the decorations for it?
Well, we'll find them.
Okay.
We'll get them,
Okay, so
and,
now that we're on that, can I ask you, so the 26th is when, is that the right date for Katie Young's thing across the street?
Yes.
yes,
The what?
26th.
Lighting of the tree,
Oh.
the menorah across the street, it's at night on the 26th.
Hi.
I
So-
think you're
So,
next
yeah.
door.
Yeah, that's at
Hi.
5 p.m.
How you
Should I
doing,
go
Bob?
through you?
you sure can,
Sure.
yeah.
Without setting off any alarms? We're getting
No
trouble.
alarms.
So, that, what was I gonna say about that?
Tree lighting? Is-
Yeah.
That's at 5.
Anybody wants to come to that and, you know, we gather up there and sing, seniors do, we kind of whoever shows up, we kinda sing along with the Greens, I hope the Greens, as she mentioned
Greens
that,
are
the
coming,
Greens
yeah,
are still
yeah, they
leading
said
it with
Greens
their
are
own
coming,
equipment.
yeah.
So much easier than we used to, okay.
Yeah.
And then, oh, the church, Mary talked to me when I stopped by their yard sale, you know, a couple months ago, and, she mentioned doing their thing again. Cause we go there on a Sunday night, I think they had us there, and we just do Christmas carols stuff, and they do a little ecumenical service inside, but we sing outside quite a bit around their tree.
So
Around
that's,
our- no,
I'm glad you
menorah,
brought that up.
Stuff, yeah,
That-
that's what I'm thinking of,
We need to get that set up. Who wants to be in charge of
the
that?
nativity.
The nativity scene. I know Sue, last
was
year you
just-
thought you had a good idea on how to set it up, you were saying.
What?
Remember last year when you said, oh, I have an idea.
The crib and the
The
figures.
crib and
The nativity.
the nativity scene.
No. Where
In
do you put
charge of
that?
that, somebody wanna be in charge of that? That should be done that weekend that I'm decorating.
But
The
where
weekend
do you
after-
put it up?
After Thanksgiving.
Out here?
Yeah, right at the
Oh.
church,
No,
the
we
church.
still,
Right in
okay,
front of
so
the
that,
church.
so they still want it
It's
there?
the same
Yes.
weekend
Oh,
as
it's
the
what it's
fair.
The church doesn't do it?
No,
It's
that's,
not the big
that's
one.
our,
It's
that's
our-
our,
We did-
Yeah.
okay.
that's our creche.
I thought,
Oh, is
that-
it?
I
They
thought
put
the
it-
And our
town was setting
figures.
it up.
We worked hard to
Never.
get those figurines.
No, it's always been like,
Never, the town wants
Skip?
nothing to do with our
No, no,
major,
no.
nothing.
Skip has done it in the past, and,
Last
Walter
year, I
and
think there was
Albert and
Al and Jim.
Jim was big
Jim
on
was a
it.
big,
Patty's-
big thing in helping
Skip
us.
made a manger.
And so did Jim, Jim made
Jim,
another
but-
major.
We have
It's
new, we have
made-
new
new
major.
No,
majors.
the other one
Major.
throws to the ground.
The new one?
No, the new one didn't fall apart, did it?
Yeah, it fell apart
No,
last year.
no.
During the windstorm, yeah,
No.
it did.
Last year, no.
Last year, yeah,
think so.
it did.
Okay, so we need to probably
Well,
talk to
we
Pat
just
about
need to
this.
have somebody so that they can get it organized. I'll talk to Patty, see
Yeah.
if she can help this year again. But we're gonna need arms and things.
So is that
He's
the
got
same
truck.
weekend as the Christmas fair?
No,
No,
the
the Christmas
weekend.
fair is the week after Thanksgiving.
I thought it was the 2nd of December.
It is.
It is, that's the
Oh,
week
okay, so
after.
the other,
That's why
next
we have
one.
to decorate now.
This is after
That's why we have to
Thanksgiving.
get everything done.
I mean, the crib I'm talking about. What day are you talking about putting
After
the?
Thanksgiving.
Last year was the
That
weekend after
Same
Thanksgiving.
weekend I'm decorating. The same weekend. Who's got a calendar?
I do.
Everybody has one on their phone.
Yeah, I don't have my phone.
But
So,
it was the weekend after Thanksgiving.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's the 24th, 25th, and 26th.
and isn't the 26th when Katie Young's lighting of the tree is?
That's a
Yeah.
Sunday.
That's
Yes.
Sunday,
the
so you
26th,
wanna
yeah.
set up the nature
Before
like
that,
It
yeah.
was, I believe it was the day after Thanksgiving last
Friday
year.
or Saturday.
Yes, you wanna do
Oh.
it then, the day after
The 20, it
Thanksgiving.
was done last year, the day after Thanksgiving.
Well, if you want Albert's help, it can't be
He
Friday.
can't help you though. He can't do it.
Well, he can't lift heavy stuff.
Yeah, we can't,
He can move
cause
stuff
you know what,
around.
it's so easy to lift it, even though
Yeah.
you're not supposed to, you know, but I'm always yelling at
I
Bev.
know, he can't.
No, so we're not gonna, I don't wanna ask. I don't want him to get hurt.
No, but he was there last year, he
I
could do
can't
like
ask
stuff.
Roger.
Nope.
Can't
I
ask.
can ask John if he would be
John would be
willing.
wonderful if you could help. I don't know if I could, yes.
And Dan could help.
My John, I wonder.
Yeah, we need younger people
Right.
than our spouses these days.
Yeah.
Mark and Harlan.
And I gotta talk with Jim and see if, should I ask Patty? So maybe Patty and Jim. He's got the truck.
What day is he gonna work Friday?
But I know
Think
somebody else
Saturday's
who
better?
has a truck.
It's going in the garage, I don't have it right now.
No, but this is, the
Oh.
thing is, we have to pick them, we have to pick the figurines up on Thursday because they're gonna lock that gate.
Well, Thursday, that's Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving is Thursday.
Oh, you're not giving it up Thursday.
Next Thursday.
We'll have to pick it up on Wednesday, I guess.
Wait a minute, why can't you go in on a Friday?
Well, I'll have to find out where the, does Albert have a key? We can go in then. As long as we get a key to get in there.
Okay.
I have a truck too, so if you need it, let me know.
Wouldn't it be till, yeah, so then we could go in, with things, we could go in on the 24th, 25th, or 26th. Well, you wanna have it done by the 20th. I would say
Do
that.
do you wanna have it done Friday or Saturday, the latest?
Yes, yes.
So what is the date you're thinking of gathering the strong backs?
Friday
The
or
24th?
Saturday, I think you have to wait and see what the weather is.
Yeah, and you gotta see, John's more than likely working the day after Thanksgiving.
Really, that's what I was thinking, Saturday might be the day,
Saturday will be fine
The
too.
25th?
yeah.
So so we're gonna be busy that weekend. Decorating here, we put the manger up, yes. I think I got like 13 vendors so far. I really don't think I want any more vendors.
Can I go back to the manger again? Wasn't there an electrical thing that electrical
They were
issue
putting
that
they were putting, Mary emailed me and she said they were putting electricity under the road, underground, so that it would be better for us rather than
So it's done?
wire up here. I don't know, I gotta call her back.
Alright, so you're gonna take care of letting Mary know if that will work out for her? Cause somebody should be there for that.
Be there for what?
Somebody
When
from the
we-
church.
Someone from the church should
Oh,
be
yeah,
there
yeah,
when we're
yeah, I
doing
wanna
it.
call and tell her what time we're doing it and when we're doing
Yeah.
it, and so it'll be this weekend after Thanksgiving.
And I know that the man on my street, I'm trying to think of his name,
Because the
Mary
18th
Lyons' son was good about helping out with the, he's from the Lions, but he was good about helping out with the electrical problems when we had them.
I thought there was
So
a
I need
problem last
somebody
year
in
and they solved.
charge, cause I can't be in
Okay.
charge of this and be here too. I can't be in charge of this and be here too.
So maybe we could talk to Patty about,
I'll talk to Patty.
just cause she and Jim, I mean, they were
Why
right
don't we
there.
Because
vote
if you're
Bill to
gonna
do it?
use his
Huh?
manger.
Why don't we
then-
vote Bill to do it?
Bill, yeah, he
Bill can
still
help out.
does, yeah, but
He's working too, right? He
you're
works.
great with Bill, so you can check with
I should have Bill too, Bill and I
So,
worked together.
Let me hear back from somebody on the exact date and time, and then I'll
Well, I
call
think-
Bill.
I think you're gonna have to, weather can be so strange this time of year.
Yeah, so it's either gonna be the 24th or 25th,
Okay, 11/24.
or the 26th, I guess,
Not the-
depending.
No, we
Not the
said
24th, the
'cause
24th
people
is
are working.
Thursday,
Okay,
No,
so,
what?
isn't it?
No, the 23rd is Thursday.
Oh, I
24th
had
is
Friday
Friday.
the 25th, so, okay.
so the 25th or the 26th?
My calendar's broken.
26th, yeah, I think
So
you could-
somebody's gotta take that full by.
Oh, okay, 24th.
If we wanna set it up, maybe we don't even wanna set it up, but we bought it.
The nativity?
Awesome, yeah.
No, we wanna set
Oh.
Cause
that up.
Everyone
I
loves
can't
that.
even, I don't even wanna even, I've got straw at home, I got 2 huge bags of straw, so we don't have to go buy it,
Okay.
get 2 bags of straw. So I'll bring it up or put it in if somebody, it's
Yeah.
all in plastic garbage bags, so
I wanna say that some of Patty and Jim's younger folks helped last year.
I think
If
they
I
did.
remember correctly, yeah, and I know that, I don't know if it's a family that just had the stroke, that family.
I don't know if that's that family, so.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
we'll check with, I'll call Patty tomorrow.
Colin also said that he'd be willing to help. Colin,
Her
across the
neighbor,
street.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
he's
Good.
young, but he's
Strong,
good
he's gonna
size
be-
and
Oh.
strong.
Yeah.
Help lift the stuff in there, we can call
Yeah.
Jeff's son, I forgot his name already, Gordon.
Gordon.
But
yeah.
he works, I don't know what time he goes to work on the weekend,
Oh,
so I don't know, but we did ask
So
him
I
what time
can-
and he's good.
I
They
can
were
reach out
good,
to-
yeah, and he
to
had
him.
a friend too, didn't he? Colin had a friend, or
Gordon
not,
had-
Gordon
Yeah.
had a friend.
Yes, yes.
and I can see, I
Okay.
can ask my son Dan, who lives with me, I can ask him to help if it's Saturday.
Yeah.
Well, he was
Friday
too, though.
is gonna be 40 degrees with sun and clouds.
Oh,
On the
nice.
25th is some potential drizzle.
Well, it's too early to tell. mean,
I know,
it's-
but
it's-
just
Let's do
Gives you
it,
an
it's too
idea.
early.
just gives you an idea.
gives you an idea, so just keep an eye on the
Okay.
weather.
Can we go back to the Christmas fair for a second? What are you looking for from us for the Christmas fair? We're gonna have, are we having, we're having soup
I-
and bread and all that stuff, right?
I really don't wanna do anything with the soups and stuff, so if you guys wanna take that over, somebody's gotta get Walter said to me today,
Sure.
did I want him to do the soups, he's kinda hoping
Sitting
to
on
do
my
the
hands.
soups and stuff.
We're not gonna be here, we're gonna be in New
So
Jersey.
I don't know, and I heard that Skip was
Tell
here,
me
I
now.
didn't know, is he gonna come down here and say something about the soups or whatever? They wanna come down and peel, I have a lot of people that's offered to peel vegetables and stuff like that.
So is it something that, in what you're thinking about, that we do one soup like we've always done, or are people bringing in crock pots from home that make soup and bring it in, a variety of soups?
I don't really,
You don't know?
I don't know, what does the board wanna do? What
Well,
does
the
board-
Hunter stew has sort of a reputation that's good,
Yeah,
in the community. People come
I
in
mean, we
to
could,
buy that, and then they buy something else, and, it's good.
we could do that. But somebody, that means I gotta run around, I gotta get the soup bowls, I gotta get the
I
soup
say,
strings.
it's a busy time of year, Claudia, I don't think it'd be bad to change it up this year and do something that's much easier.
Okay,
It's a lot of work, it's even a lot of work to create all the breads, you know,
I was
we're
gonna
all-
say, the breads people bought too.
Yeah, but it's all of us making breads and bringing them in and whatever,
Yeah.
it's when everything else is being set up and everything in that tiny kitchen, and then people get in each other's way, and I know it's created some issues and stuff, and I think it's Christmas, I mean, who wants to have
It's
bad
added
feelings?
stress, yeah.
And who wants to have that added stress and stuff, so, I don't know, I think maybe we should think about,
Skipping it.
or doing something different. I think
I don't
having
think you
a
can
little,
skip it, and I think that people love the
No.
soup, some sort of
Okay.
soups. So, and I know we have that big thing, and so like you said, make it at home, plug it in, serve it, and you know, who cares, if you make money on it, great, if you don't make money on it, great, but put the slips in, get your money back, it's an added
Dimension to the
yeah,
fair.
to bring people in, because you're right, they do look for the
They
country
do.
soup.
They
Stew.
do.
They look for it all the time. Annie comes all the time every year. When are you making that? I just got an email that somebody asked me about like Christmas
Picking it
beer
up
and wanting the
and-
hunter stew and this and that. I
Do you
know
have the
they
recipe?
it's, can I make another suggestion?
What?
Just, it's something to think about. I just happened to go up to Jaffrey, New Hampshire to my niece's house last weekend, and they have it something every year that the scouts do. And she, even though she's not involved with scouts anymore, and her kids aren't, she was a demo, she still does this for them and with them. She goes and buys them, they have a spaghetti dinner, and what everybody does is all the scouts, well, the parents, make sauce at home. It can be with sauce, with meat or without meat, whatever they want. They make, this is a gallon of sauce, and they bring it in and they pour it into a big pan, so they have multiple kinds of sauce all together. It's always delicious. And, you know, and then a couple of the guys cook up a bunch of macaroni and spaghetti, and they serve spaghetti. I mean, it's just, I know it's easier or whatever, it's
Well,
not
we just did
unique
the
as the
spaghetti, and I'm
Hunters.
gonna tell you that, what a mess. Clean up after that. And then you're gonna serve it on paper plates, which is horrible, because they done.
And then they might spill it on the
Yeah,
crafts.
spill it on the thing and spill it, I mean, I can just see we'll
And
have a mess.
styrofoam cups to go.
Well, we had nice containers to go, I don't know how many of those are left.
So
They
that's
know,
what-
I don't
Really
know.
nice containers.
You gotta order all those though.
Yeah.
No, you go
Probably don't have
to you
enough
go
of
to the
those.
restaurants.
You have to go to the rest of the supply house.
Yeah.
have
What
to
if
do
you
that.
just had hot
Is
apple
that
cider?
hot? Is that,
Hot apple cider and donuts.
And donuts.
And donuts.
Cinnamon donuts
Usually,
and
we
hot
got
apple
a big
cider.
coffee pot, right? Buy the apple cider and put it in there and plug it in, and make hot apple cider.
Hot apple cider and hot chocolate for the kids.
Yeah.
You gotta
We
spill
know
it all over the
somebody
place.
who has a connection at Red Apple Farm. Who is that?
Lorraine or Ann Shay.
But that's something that's hot. It's seasonal.
It's easier,
It's way easier to have that.
that could fill the that could fill that
My wife
section
and I
of
were
the
just,
fair
we were just this
nicely,
weekend up at,
right?
if you ever go to Pease Orchard in Templeton, okay? Cause Susan makes applesauce. We bought a half a bushel, and he's got had hot apple cider up there. And that's what jogged my memory. It's seasonal, nice, and donuts, you'd probably have
I'd
to.
love to have hot apple cider outside.
Well, you
Like to
could,
put
no.
a tent out there
You
and
had your
have,
popcorn idea.
yeah,
But you want the people to come in too.
Are we getting off?
yeah,
She
you want them
talked
to come in, but you could have hot apple cider outside.
You could.
would just,
Yeah,
if you
all-
wanted somebody to sit
all
up.
you would need
Who
is a
would wanna-
table and plug it in.
People are afraid to sit out in
Well,
the cold.
what about Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus?
But
Oh,
it-
yeah.
I'm
but
gonna
donuts,
try
you'd
my
have to go to Dunkin'.
So
in
Dennis
advance.
said he would do Mr. Santa Claus.
Oh, the
and
apple
then
cider
you
ones are really good.
Or
Yeah.
Nancy's,
Well, but I'm
you
saying,
or
to
Nancy.
order and tell them you need X number of donuts.
I bought a batch of them one year, in Amherst at the Rotary, there's a restaurant there. And I called them and I went in actually a few days earlier and I said, I'd like to have X number of dozen of Cider Donuts, and it was pretty reasonable. They gave me a break.
Do you remember the
And we
name?
sold them. Huh?
Do you know the name of the place?
What's my name?
Maybe at home, John, you might
Yeah,
have
but that's
written
all,
it
that's
down.
all the way in Amherst. We have to be able to get donuts closer to Amherst.
On
Well,
Good
you got the
Friday.
Red Apple Farm
On
there.
Red
so
Apple
it's-
Farm.
You're the, okay.
They're
There you go.
expensive though
You got
for
somebody in
half
school
dozen,
there?
I mean,
No, it's my eye,
something like
my
that.
eye therapy is
Lorraine
in, it's in,
Lorraine's
New Hampton, Northampton.
Northampton.
Something.
It's right next
Is
to
the
Amherst.
manager there.
So,
Oh.
if you needed something like that, I could certainly get it.
You know,
Can't skip a
possible
Friday.
donut.
But I think
that's a
that's better
nice
than the Hunter's
idea, as an
Me too.
alternative to what we've been doing, because it sounds like what we've been doing is just too much with all the other things we're doing.
Yeah. Yeah, it is,
Is it?
you know.
That's
Well,
pretty,
somebody has
that's
to
nice.
do
And if
and
it doesn't
simple.
go over well,
We go
the
back
next,
to it
the next year we'll plan to do it earlier and get it lined up. We'll line it up in the October.
So we're gonna
Board
look
meeting.
for, so what are we gonna do now? About, is someone gonna contact, are you talking about getting apple cider from Market Basket, or are you talking about getting it from Red Apple Farm? Does someone wanna check into Red Apple Farm, or,
How about if I call
Yes.
Lorraine
See.
and just ask the question?
You have a good way of asking questions.
You know,
Yeah, you
just,
should.
just ask the question, and if she says, no, I don't wanna do that, then we know.
okay? About that and donuts or not? Are we talking about the apple cider
I
donuts?
would say apple cider donuts,
Apple cider donuts?
yeah, for
Okay.
sure.
They were pretty expensive. when I
They
was
are
shopping around.
expensive there, unless they would donate some, you know,
Well,
or give
like
us a
his-
break.
her nephew's,
The quid pro quo, maybe we could say you can put a sign up saying these are, Red Apple Farm.
Doing, yeah,
Cider.
Apple cider
Cider and
donuts,
donuts.
you can buy them and
Right,
such and
we
such
can,
too.
yeah, advertise for them. The
Yeah.
other place is Price Chopper. Sometimes they have deals on them, buy one, half dozen or a dozen free, and you get another one free, buy one, whatever. So Price Chopper might be, I don't know if they got deals anymore on those kind of things, but.
they
Senior
had been
centers.
helpful to us several
The
years
past,
ago
yeah.
with like rolls and things for, I don't know, something we were doing.
Price Chopper.
Price Chopper. I think there's probably been 2 or 3
You know who was
changes
good?
of management.
Franny Rayoum.
Oh,
Franny
he was great.
They were great with Price Choppers, they were buddies
Did
with them.
Richard
They'd get
Anderson
all
go
kinds-
with him to get the stuff?
Richard would go with them, get the stuff, but, yeah.
Okay, well,
You
we'll
know, the
start with
thing is,
some-
I feel like, I say one thing and I do another thing, and I know that's not right at all. I just feel like that if we don't have the soup, I think Mel's right. We've been doing this for 12 years, or however many years we've been doing the Christmas fair for a lot of years, and I think we've gotten now so people look forward to it. I have people come in and they buy big containers and they take them home. I think I would like to be, if I decide to do, because the day of the fair, I don't do anything. I don't mind, I would like to be behind that and dish out the soups
okay.
myself.
Yeah, but it's a making of it. It
The
takes-
making of it would be, and I could make it ahead of time. There's no reason why you can't make that. Cook the hamburger up ahead of time, get the stuff ready ahead of time.
Yeah.
What about
days
all your
ahead of time.
baskets?
It's better ahead
The
of time anyway.
baskets are done. I have 31 baskets that are done. I might have a couple more people, stragglers, that are bringing in stuff. They always gotta come at the last, but I have 31 baskets at home, all done.
So now you're coming back to the Hunter stew. So do you want
So
help
I'm
making
just-
it?
I am just thinking, and I just think I would like to be behind there serving that soup. That's what I'd like to do.
So
You're like
And do it.
seesaw.
I'm like this, yes I am, because I just think they'll be disappointed.
So, but you're afraid of hurting feelings when they ask you, can I come back there and help serve soup?
Yes.
So how
I
about
would
if-
take Walter, he could come in and, he could take the money or whatever, because I would stay there the whole time. I don't leave there, I don't like it when I go in there and I see that we put all that work, all that time, all that money, all the stuff, and you need to go out and have a cigarette, and all of a sudden I look, there's nobody there, so I go in because there's nobody there. You can't leave your place.
Yeah.
You're there, you're only there from 9 to 3.
Yeah.
So that's what annoys me. And I just,
Yeah,
but I
so
think
how-
if we don't do it, I think that
But you need another person to be with you because you
they'll
need
take
to
the
leave.
money, they'll
But
take
yeah,
the
but
money.
yeah,
and-
but sometimes you have to step away, so you need another
Well, if
person
I had to go
there.
to the bathroom, I'd say, hey, Nancy, grab that.
Yeah,
you know.
right.
But I usually, you can stay there, you don't
Yeah.
have to.
So can you just say,
Well, I'll be walking around
we're
with my
all
camera,
set,
so.
we have the kitchen help, it's covered,
Kitchen's small, we're just doing it with one person in the kitchen
and we're done,
And one person taking the
one
money.
person for the money.
and we're done.
And the person taking the money should be Ken, but if he's not available.
We're actually, we're
Well,
going
I
to
don't
see
mind.
my Christmas visit for the grandchildren
Yeah.
in New Jersey.
And I
that
don't
week.
mind, working with Walter. We worked at the spaghetti dinner together, we
Oh,
worked
he
great.
used to be the treasurer.
Make
Yeah,
a
John.
motion, we have hunters too. No, I'm serious.
Yeah, he's
I
There's
know.
very
certain
serious.
things that are traditional,
Yeah.
this is a tradition.
But it has to be her, nobody else wants to put her, it's her stew, nobody else wants to make it. And-
Well, I was looking it up
Oh,
and
we used
it
to-
has all kinds of meats, is that, I've
No,
never.
it's not the same,
Oh,
it's named
okay.
after her grandchild.
Oh, okay, so it's not, so I can't
No.
Google it.
No, there is a
No,
hunter's
this-
stew, but we just,
think I
it's
can
get it.
basically a nice vegetable soup
tastes
with
like
hamburgers
spaghetti.
in it. And
But it's because it's
People
named
love it.
after, it's really like spaghetti, but it's
Oh.
named after her grandson.
Hamburger.
so
Alright.
it's something.
Has carrots in it too,
Okay, so
right?
John has made a
Carrots.
motion, anyone wanna second it?
I second.
I third it.
So does that mean you were talking about breads and earlier, you don't sell bread
breads
with
sell like crazy. That's the thing with the
Okay, so
breads.
now we're on to making bread, so you're gonna
Making
take care of the
bread.
stew again? You want me to go help you make, buy all that stuff? No,
And you
me.
guys can make the breads.
Oh, yeah,
Maybe my daughter-in-law
Okay.
usually
How do you make
does
bread?
some. We buy it,
Frozen.
You
Yeah.
buy the roads, you go to Market Basket, you buy a bag, I think
we
there's
bought a
5.
lot and put it in our freezer here, and
Oh,
then people
sorry.
came and took it and used it, if you don't feel like, if you're not a great shopper, but you wanna make the bread. So it's the frozen bread, you just stick it in, if you could get those
So you don't
metal-
do it from scratch?
those metal
I don't
things,
make bread.
just,
we can all make bread, yes.
they're frozen.
We're
They're
gonna
frozen.
report it, you
What?
can away.
So you're just gonna bake it?
Oh, well, anyway,
Rise it.
Oh.
you have to rise it, takes a
Last
while.
year, I
Takes a
have to
while.
I'll
say
take
that
pictures.
bread, for whatever reason, I had it in my living room, cause that's the
even
warmest
have the
room
cake
with the
pans.
doors shut.
No, the little foil
And
things, they
it
have
took
them at
forever
Ocean
to
State.
raise.
Oh.
There was some
You know.
quirk to it last year, I don't know why.
I don't know if we could raise it or can we buy it from someplace? Who has nice breads that we could just buy?
They're probably expensive though.
Well, you can spend $1 for a French loaf, but they're not really big, or $1.99.
That are already,
with
or
the
maybe go to
Market Basket.
maybe go and just, but we won't be selling the
It's
loaves.
not as good.
All we're gonna do is
And
get
some
those
people buy
expired
the
breads
loaf,
and
too.
take them out of the bag and repackage them.
Yeah. We're gonna up the price of the soups too.
These
How
are-
much do you sell the soup for?
I think we get a large for $4.50. A
Oh,
large,
alright, well, how much
$4.50.
soup do you make?
Or $6
Oh,
now
it's a
we get.
lot.
Yeah.
It's a
I
lot.
think we can do more, so we're gonna have to review the prices for the soup.
I'm
maybe
sure,
just
yeah, well,
$4
the prices of food went up, so.
Yeah, I mean, because we're gonna have to
Hamburger,
pay more money for
carrots,
food.
Potatoes are in it, what else? Carrots, potatoes. There's celery?
Onions.
So you got people to do the scraping and the cutting and all
No,
that, 'cause that's.
no, I don't, but we
But you
can,
said you had people who asked.
well, yes, I had a couple of people asking about doing that. But I can also just peel carrots and put them in Ziploc bag at home. I can slice them, put them in a Ziploc bag, and then I can throw them
We're
in the
trying to
soup.
help you.
So-
Okay, so we wanna get people to make bread, and who are the people gonna do bread? Let's do it now. Mel,
Yes.
me,
Yeah.
Sue?
Ken's in New Jersey.
If I'm in New Jersey, I would,
I'll wait for that.
what, could I bring bread,
Couple days.
Friday
ago.
morning?
Yeah,
We'll
why
make
not?
bread, we got a bread machine at home.
Sure.
We'll make a
Friday
loaf or two
morning.
of bread.
All right, yeah, we
Seal
can
it
use
up.
that.
I like
I
the
will
word
use that.
machine.
Put it in a Ziploc.
Ken?
What?
My
Yeah, I'll
mother
bring you at
and
least a
my father
loaf.
used to make, my sister
Okay,
used to
Put a
make
nice,
bread,
down.
smaller loaf or a larger loaf?
make
Well,
this
the ones,
huge
we usually
bag.
fit them into the gallon
Yeah.
Ziploc bags, right? Or the
No, I have
bags?
special
They're a
bags. I have
standard
bread bags.
size,
Still
I
have
have bread
standard
bags.
bread loaf size.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
okay,
at your
alright,
bacon.
alright, bread, I gotta write this down, bread.
Mel, Nancy, Sue, Ken,
Lorraine Williams, right?
Lorraine, we'll recruit her.
Patty made
Lorraine
some
Williams does
last
it.
year.
Who's gonna be here on that
Patty
Friday?
Williams,
Patty,
she does it.
On 12/1.
Now,
She
I
might.
wanna tell you about Lorraine Williams now. She said to me, cause I asked her to do the
Oh.
napkins for the 15th, she said to me, after the 8th, I can't do anything till after the 8th of December, because her book is full, so we don't wanna ask her anything till after the 8th of December.
So you can't ask her for bread?
no, she'll
If she
get
hears or
overwhelmed.
sees us doing it, she might offer, we'll see.
Yeah.
If she offers, that's one thing, but.
I volunteer, Bill.
So,
I will go, Patty will do something, put her name
Yeah.
there. I know you go
I'll
there,
ask my daughter-in-law.
which
I
we
go
call
to
it,
what?
usually,
I go to Market Basket.
it's hard to find them sometimes, and they get sold out of these breads.
So
How
we need to
long
buy
are they
them
good
now.
for?
So we're gonna go
How long
in
are
the
they good for?
freezer, they're good for a long time.
And you know what, save your receipt so that we can pay everybody. We'll put them in that,
Just wanna
the bread
donate
thing.
them. So, yeah, so
Something.
we'll, and I'll bring some and put them in the freezer here, so, and we
Check
should let
the
people know.
freezer, the freezer's kinda full. Oh, the
Start
upright one
eating.
maybe. The
Yeah, we'll
upright
plug
one.
it in, we'll plug the upright
Okay.
one.
Okay, cause the other one is got a lot. Some of it's just frozen blocks of ice in,
Okay, that's crazy.
we
Yeah,
could probably get
yeah.
rid of that.
Yeah.
So you're gonna make a list of the things you need, and don't forget you need butter for the bread. With the little
Yes.
pads that we use.
Did you
for
say
those.
you needed to get bowls or something? Did I hear you say you needed bowls?
You gotta check on
Those
that.
I gotta
cups
run
with
to
lids.
I gotta run to the
The,
Restaurant place.
restaurant place. We'll check and see what sizes we got. We gotta get the big ones, cause they wanna take them home, and the medium. So maybe just big and medium. Some people want small, but
yeah.
Oh, okay, so I thought you were serving a cup while they were here.
no,
Some
they have
people
covers.
do
They
come
have
in and
covers.
eat.
Yeah.
And they can eat it here,
People
but
do
we
come
still
in and
serve
eat.
it in that
Yeah,
cups.
right, yeah, you're not gonna be doing
They,
dishes.
they
And we got the
Sometimes
food
when
in
we
here,
put
they walk to
the
baskets.
baskets are in here usually, right?
Mhm.
And then people can come and they can sit at this table and have their stew.
Cover this with,
Yeah.
Cause sometimes they're going this place and they're going other places too,
Right,
so
right.
Go check
they
table
plan
costs.
their hunter
Yeah.
stew
Yeah.
time.
After the
Because
table
doesn't
costs.
the church has a gingerbread fair, don't
They do, and they serve sometimes, yeah.
but they're doing it different this year, they said.
Same day though, right?
Same day. Well, yeah, I think it's drive-through. Are they still doing the drive-through? No?
I don't think so, I don't know.
I'm gonna ask Mary if she'll do a fair too on her day. We should all have a fair
Oh,
here in
Mary
town,
down the
yeah.
street? Yeah.
Let's see.
Wait, is there
Alright, so,
anything else?
Make a motion, we adjourn.
Wait,
Okay.
wait,
Is there
no,
anything
wait,
else?
I have a question. This was handed out,
oh, that's
okay?
just the holidays.
Well, wait, I
I
have a
didn't
question
get
about it. Are these holidays mean that the town is closed? Is that why, is this a town holidays? Does this mean that the senior center is closed on the same
Not
days?
necessarily.
No, we were
That's
open
what I wanted
Monday.
to know.
Not
We were all
necessarily.
Cause this does not specify that this is town or anything
So
else.
let me tell you about the eggs while we're here.
Oh, right here?
Oh, maybe I'm gonna talk about the eggs right now.
What,
Okay,
December
yeah,
8th?
why not?
Yeah, what is the 8th?
The 8th?
It's a
Henry
day
the
after
8th
the
I am,
7th.
Henry the 8th I am, I am.
Not on the agenda, ma'am.
Oh, I'm
So
sorry.
Columbus Day, we did have coffee in the morning and bowling and then bingo in the afternoon.
Okay, I just wanna know, I mean, it didn't specify town holidays, town closed, or,
I was
So-
thinking it was a senior center, that's the way I took it.
I didn't know.
No, well, but I didn't know obviously.
And when is our next meeting?
Oh, yes,
Oh,
you can't
we're
close
on
the
the
meeting.
Oh, let's talk about that. We all had a conversation about that. 6:30 at night is too late, right, Sue?
Yeah. Can we please, I'm gonna recommend that we do a Tuesday. Maybe like at 3:30.
I thought we thought 4 o'clock, cause the office is closed.
4 o'clock, right?
Some of us work sometimes on
So
Tuesdays.
Kenworth's Flow works in the spring and the summer,
But
right?
through the winter, you could have it earlier.
In the winter, we could have it earlier, but,
We used to do that
Sometimes
for
I
a
work
couple
on
months,
Tuesdays. It
so that
varies.
people didn't have to drive at night,
Yeah.
remember we did
Yes,
that?
that's a good idea.
but.
I mean, I could always try and, if we had a Tuesday meeting,
It's only
not
once a
work
month.
that Tuesday, but.
Yeah.
It's only once a month, right? One time a month.
Yeah.
If we're talking just for the winter, I do orchestra on Tuesday nights, and I have a lot of.
Okay, so how about if we do a
but
Thursday?
I don't, right now, I don't go to it
How
because I
we
can't
could
drive.
do a Monday, well, you don't
She
work.
can't drive, she can't drive.
Well, no, people pick me up, coming
Oh,
here,
okay.
I can drive to here, actually.
What time is your,
The orchestra is not, I'm hoping to join again this spring.
oh, in the spring?
Right, so if we're doing just for the winter, then,
Let's try it for the winter. How about we try it? And see
For
how
when?
it goes.
So we
Tuesdays are
looking at
crazy.
Looking at December.
I was looking at January, I'm sorry.
I didn't see you take any notes there.
Tuesday.
Oh,
Third
here.
Tuesday of the month?
Still crap.
Okay.
It's the 19th.
The 19th, that's a Christmas party for the singers. So if you have it at 3:00,
we won't be cleaned up by then.
By 4? I think you said 4, right?
We said 4 because of the office
4
closes.
because of the office, right?
Otherwise, the office is open, remember?
right.
And we have to have it in this
Fine.
room.
Or do it the week before, Sue.
We have a concert.
Yeah, Tuesdays are.
The 12th, we have a concert.
And Mondays aren't good because the select board meets every other Monday or something.
And I have a standing chiropractor's appointment at 4:30 every Monday, so that's not gonna work for me.
So we up at the 19th?
Can we do it 9:00 in the morning?
Wednesdays are good for me. All right, you wanna do
You wanna do
Tuesdays the
Wednesday at 4
19th?
then?
No, do Tuesday,
Do you wanna do Wednesday at 4? Is that better for you, Dan?
if Tuesday works for you guys, we gotta check with Flo, she's the president of this. So
Well,
we need to check with
I
her.
think she would like during, a little bit earlier too, cause I think she's gotta heal and
During
she
the,
might
well,
feel
during the
better.
winter, absolutely.
Tuesday, what day, which day?
Do you
Tuesday
wanna-
the 19th.
Do you wanna change it to Wednesday, Nancy? Is that a better day for you?
We're on
Oh, you wouldn't be
Wednesday.
able to, you wouldn't be able to be here by
No.
4.
No, I couldn't make it.
No, Mel has to be here by 4.
I barely made it tonight.
Tuesdays at 4 then.
Of course, we were
Does that
following
work
an
for,
impaired
you
driver.
think you can make it work in the winter, Ken?
Yeah, the 19th will,
Until we
I
get to
know I
tax
have
season?
I have something at 11:00 on Tuesday, on the 19th, so I know I won't be working that day, so I can make it.
Okay.
Good.
John?
I'll wait for the notice.
Wait for Mel's
I
call.
may
Wait
be-
for the
I
call.
may be awake, but.
And what time is the meeting?
4?
4.
Okay.
So hopefully Bill will not be working.
Yeah, he's retired.
I make a
He still
motion to
works
adjourn.
away. Anybody
I
motion
second
to
it.
adjourn? There you go.
I'd like to continue that.
Ah.
I owe
Who
you
made
that.
the motion, Ken?
Yep.
Yeah.
And John.
And it's
All right, kids.
Second, John.
it's 7:35.